Alright, I'm going to talk about stolas for a little bit due to my friend's request, and I'm just going to talk about offerings he likes and kind of a brief overview on his personality and stuff like that. And he is the 36th demon in the Goetia, and what is he like? He talks about herbs and plants and just precious stones. Like he's good at that, and he teaches astronomy as well. And a little known fact is he loves geometry, and I feel bad for him because everyone he talks to just not into that, and he kind of keeps it to himself. But I encourage him to go for it. I mean, it's his passion. So if you really like that stuff, please talk to him about it because he loves talking about it. And I guess we'll start with his offerings. I suppose with fruit, he likes more bitter fruits like plums, strawberries, cherries. And one thing he hates fruit wise is peaches. Like, do not give him peaches. He hates that shit. And for vegetables, he's kind of weird because he has very specific vegetables that he likes. He likes carrots and green bell peppers specifically. And when it comes to tomatoes, he likes baby tomatoes. And when it comes to mushrooms, he likes anything but shiitake mushrooms. So jot that down. Um, what else does he like? Tea. He's simple. He likes black, green, and white tea. That's about it. I mean, he does not peach flavored tea. He specifically told me that don't give him peaches. Anything, nothing peach flavored. And as a side note, he really likes milk and honey in his tea. I mean, I don't know why. He hates bitter fruits, but he just, in his tea, he loves that sweet shit. For herbs and spices, he likes chives, allspice, cinnamon, garlic, oregano, but, like, spices he doesn't like. And herbs would be, like, mint, parsley, thyme, I think nutmeg, I don't remember. And for seasons, he really likes spring and fall. I guess the more neutral, kind of cool seasons, but seasons he wouldn't like would be summer and winter, obviously. And the time of day is like morning time. He likes morning time. He's a morning, a morning guy, a little early bird, which is funny because you'd think he'd be a night owl, but it'd be like that. He loves birds, obviously, but specifically falcons and hawks. I think he told me that. And he really likes cats and foxes. But animals he doesn't like would be snakes and dogs, and for some reason, don't ask me why, he does not like armadillos. I don't know what he has against them, but he just does not like them. And for colors, he's kind of weird because he likes warm colors, but he also doesn't like certain warm colors. He likes orange and tan and pink, but he does not like yellow or red. And by the way, he doesn't like purple either, so I don't know. He's just kind of weird like that. For music, he really likes classical music, like that's his favorite, and he likes opera and Celtic, but he does not like country music or heavy music. By the way, he's more of a chill person, music wise, and just in general. The only meat he eats is beef. I don't know why. He does not like steak or venison or pork or duck or anything like that. Or bacon. Stuff like that. He loves juice to drink though. Like he loves orange juice, cranberry juice, apple juice. He likes apple cider. He likes sparkling water too. I hate that stuff, but he just loves it. He thrives off of it. And for things he doesn't like to drink would be anything alcoholic. Like he hates alcohol. For oils, he likes peppermint, which is funny because he hates the herb, but he likes it for oil, and he likes olive oil actually. And for trees, his favorite type is cedar. Like he loves cedar trees, and he likes weeping willows and oak trees as well. And as a side note, there's not a tree that he doesn't like, but those are just his favorites, I guess. I mean, he's not picky. He's just oak trees are, or not oak trees, but cedar trees are like his favorite. For crystals, he really likes topaz, but his favorite types are white, blue, and pink. And crystals he doesn't like would be like jade and amethyst and stuff. But that's just it. I mean, for offerings, he's weirdly picky, but I think if you gave him something that was important to you, I don't think he'd mind it at all. He'd probably enjoy it and treasure it because he seems like the type to like. He actually does. Now that I remember, he has like this little I don't know if it'd be like a room or a nest of like things people give him that he really likes. I don't know, he's a little pack rat. He loves what people give him and he keeps it. And I think that's so cute. But yeah, personality wise, he is the best for beginners, I'd say. As well as like Naberius, Amon, Bune, Bodis, people like that, but Stoll specifically. I don't want to overload him on beginners, but he's very people friendly and he's very understanding and patient. Like he has put up with me so many times. He's very patient, and he's just great to talk to. Like he's so open minded, and he changed my views a lot. Like he told me that people are not black and white. Like they're completely gray. Like you cannot judge anybody if you don't know them. Like, you should give people a second chance, or just a chance to begin with. Like, because I was so close-minded with spirits especially, and people, I was cynical when I knew him. When I first met him, I was so cynical, I just didn't like people, and I didn't trust them, and he told me, he's like, you cannot judge people if you don't even know them. That's dumb, like, why'd you do that? And I have to agree, I mean, that's the thing that I still struggle to this day, is sometimes when I see people off the bat, I don't want to talk to them. And then I remember I should give people at least one chance to kind of prove themselves, and sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm not. And the friends I've made, I used to think, oh, I wouldn't like them, but then I'm proved wrong, and he's helped me with that. Because when he met me, I was very cynical, and I was an asshole, and I was aggressive, and he rubbed off on me completely. Like, I'm very calm now, and I'm chilled out. And he just opened my eyes to a whole new worldview, and he just helped me realize that people are gray. And so are spirits. Like, because when I was younger, I used to work with angels because I thought they were like the only entity that wouldn't fuck me over, because in my mind, demons, funny coming from me, I thought demons were bad. And he was like, no, there's bad angels and good demons. Of course, anyone can be an asshole. Anyone can be good, but people are different, just like spirits. They're people, and they have different personalities and views, and they have friends and family. I mean, they're kind of like us in a way. They have personalities, and they're different. You can't just judge based on what they are. Like, some people are just different, and they have their own thing going on. You can't judge one group just because they're different, and you can't stereotype them, I guess. So he helped me, like, the biggest thing he helped me with at the time was just realizing that not all demons are bad and not all angels are good, because that's just how it is. Not everybody is the same. People are different, and they have personalities, and they have different views and morals, and you can't just stereotype them based on what they are. I mean, the thing is, like, sometimes they hate us because we're human, and we can't say that's awful because we stereotype them based on what they are. And something that we're both learning from each other is to not take people for granted, first of all, and to not judge people based on what they are either, like I said. He's not, like, he's people friendly, but humans aren't his favorite, but because of that, he doesn't stop teaching people just because they're human. And I didn't, like, stop working with demons after him just because they were demons. We're learning from each other still. I mean, I've worked with, like, I've talked to at least 30 plus of the Goish out of the 72. And he's talked to a lot of people, and we're both learning from each group of people. And that just meant a lot to me that he helped me through that, and he proved me wrong on what demons were like. And here I am now. I work with demons. And I just thought that was interesting. I was so cautious and wary of him at first, and he just proved to me that he is amazing, and he's understanding and gentle and just the best to be around. Um, yeah, I see him as more of what is it called? Like a horned owl, and he's about 12 feet tall, I think, from what I've seen. Um, yeah, he's just very nice. I mean, he might look kind of disturbing, but he's just the best. He's amazing, and I would do anything for him. He just helped me through so much. He really shaped me into the person I am today, and I'm more open minded completely. Like, at the time, I thought I was open minded, but I was not. I was very close minded. But I'm the person I am today because of him, and I love him a lot, and I just recommend him to beginners completely. I mean, but the thing I've learned that Asmodee told me, and I hold this dear to my heart, is you cannot put one on a pedestal because he's more people friendly. They have all done terrible things. They're probably doing terrible things now, but it's just, you have to be cautious, of course. I mean, these are demons, they're not humans. They're not pets, they're not docile people. They've done terrible things. Stolas has done terrible things, and he admits that. I mean, we've done terrible things, and we admit that too. But you can't hold one up above the other because they're more friendly. They've all done bad things. They're all demons, and we're all people. We've all done shitty things. But I guess, I don't know, you can't judge them based off of that, and it's just important to realize that, though. Just because he's, like, friendlier and more warm than other people, you can't deny the fact that he's done shitty things in the past. He's like I said, he's like us. I mean, we've done shitty things, and he has too. No one's perfect, especially not us, and especially not them. But yeah, I don't know. That's just, we go on walks. Well, we used to when it was cooler, and we would just talk about stuff. We'd talk about life, our views on things, and just what was bothering us, what makes us happy, and it was just so nice. And I think for another thing for offerings, he likes black coffee, I think, and he likes seeds. I mean, it's a stereotype, but he loves like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, just seeds. Whatever you have, just he loves seeds. And I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. Just my view on him is just he's great. He's awesome. He's perfect for beginners. Yeah, I don't want to overload him on beginners, but I would start with him and a couple others. I might make a video on who to start with and who to not start with demon wise. But yeah, I don't know. He's just great. He's unique. He's the best. He's one of my favorite demons. He was one of the first demons I ever talked to, and that means a lot to me because he really, from there on, shaped my whole view of people and other entities, and it was very good that I talked to him first because I was cynical and closed-minded. And if you're like that, give him a chance, and he'll probably turn your world upside down. But that being said, he like the others are nice, others are mean. Like I said, they're kind of like people. Um, and like I said earlier, I'm gonna probably make a video on that, who to start off with and who to not start off with. And really, there's no demon I would not recommend to anyone. It's just I wouldn't recommend them to beginners is the thing. I mean, I can't control who you work with, and I wouldn't not recommend anyone. I mean, I've had bad experiences with a couple, but I wouldn't be like, you shouldn't work with them at all. Because maybe you would like them and maybe they'd like you. You're not gonna like everybody, and neither are they. They don't like me, I don't like them, but maybe they'd like you and vice versa. So with that, people ask me that, they're like, who should I never work with? And the answer is nobody. Maybe you'd like someone I wouldn't like, and I like demons that people don't like. So it just depends on the experience, and well, sometimes experience doesn't matter. Sometimes it's just compatibility. I mean, I would get along with more darker people and more asshole type people. Even if I wasn't experienced, I'd still get along with them because we'd be compatible. It just helps that I'm more experienced as well. But sometimes experience has nothing to do with it. Sometimes you just have to be compatible with them. I mean, you're not gonna get along with everybody. But as for Stolas, I guess that's about it. I mean, I just have nothing bad to say about him. He's great. I mean, he's only ever impressed me. He's never hurt me or said anything bad about me, or and I've never said anything bad about him at all. We just have a great friendship, and I should talk to him more because I've been so busy. I was gone for a while, but I'm back at it again. I'm gonna write more about the Glacier and just get back on track, I guess. And I don't know. That's about it, I guess. I'll talk to you guys later.